stimulating. Mind experiment.
It's no sleep, baby.
Welcome, everybody, to No Sleep, the podcast, a comedy podcast. You may be familiar with us, you may not be, but we're happy you're here, right?
That's right. So happy.
I'm 1/3 of your comedy podcast this evening, every Monday, 9 p.m. Central Standard Time on YouTube. Live. We are live. Got a couple jokes. I don't know why I'm talking in this rhythm.
But
you tend to do that.
I've been
on
watching
the opening.
Yes. It is correct.
You need to talk like this. You got to smash that like button, folks.
Ring the bell.
Ring the bell.
All right, first joke.
Here we go.
Christmas coming pretty soon, right?
Amen.
Wouldn't you say? My mom asked for a white noise machine for Christmas, so I'm getting her the comment section of any social media post ever. White noise machine.
Yeah.
White noise.
yeah.
Next. Breaking news.
Except Black Twitter.
They're funny.
Yeah.
Breaking news. They have traced the gun used to shoot the CEO of United Healthcare to a man named Yosemite Sam. More on that later. See how long the gun was?
I didn't. I haven't seen
Big
it.
old silence.
I don't see anything. I get all my news from the radio.
It's a giant silencer, but like in the blurry kind of camera, it looks like
4 feet long.
a gun from GoldenEye on
Okay.
N64.
Nice.
Yeah, it's like this long. Anyway, cut to Tom McGrain. My good
Oh,
friend.
shit. Speaking of that guy, Luigi Mangione, they've got him in custody. This guy had a ghost gun with a super long silencer. He wrote words on the bullets. It was all the cops were freaking out about how good he was at assassinating this guy. Like he was a real pro. Everybody was freaking out about it. Then he just got caught at a McDonald's in Altoona, Pennsylvania, on site. And somebody just saw him eating at a McDonald's. So he went from fucking Jason Bourne to Officer Doofy. Hey, okay. Okay, that's from a conversation I had with Alex earlier. No big deal.
Gotta mine some gold.
You learn some things when you're a parent, like especially if your parenthood was unexpected.
Sure.
For instance, like you learn how many friends you really have to lose. And it's like a lot. Like people, like my friends are like, "Hey, want to do something?" And I'm like, I can't do anything ever again. So it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Did you guys hear about Juan Soto?
No.
Juan Soto signed a $765 million contract with the New York Mets. He will make more annually than the entire roster of the bottom 8 teams in Major League Baseball. That's fucking crazy. All I got to say about that is welcome to America, Juan. Yeah. That was it, I guess. Yeah. My unworked out bits by Tom McGrain.
I thought those were pretty good.
Hey, thanks.
I think you had some heaters in there.
Yeah.
Unworked out bits. That's a good name for this section, actually.
Unworked bits.
Yeah. Loose premises.
Working bits. Yeah. Fondling bits.
Yes, sir.
I have a couple of bits to fondle myself. A bunch of UFOs have appeared over New Jersey over the last few weeks.
Yes.
Turns out they weren't UFOs, but they were UFOs.
You like that one.
Thanks. Here's a loose bit. Okay, so the CEO of a major healthcare company was murdered. And instead of sadness, everyone feels rage towards him and the entire industry.
Hell yeah.
And people seem weirded out by that, but if you think about it, you probably shouldn't be. But I don't know. For me, if Ben and Jerry got murdered tomorrow and everyone's like, "Fuck ice cream guys, kill them all," I would be like,
"Ow." What I think the realization that rich people getting murdered, not famous rich people getting murdered, everybody's like, we're okay
Big
with
thumbs
this.
up.
Yeah.
It's like the submarine
Yeah,
people.
exactly.
Like the submarine.
Just dying.
where
Yeah.
everyone's- I feel bad for the kid in that, actually. I will say.
Right. Yeah.
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 Especially when you found out he didn't want to go
Yeah.
or something.
Right.
Yeah.
And then he gets in it, and there's a PS2 controller.
Yeah.
And then he really doesn't want to go.
Yeah. At least it was
This ain't it.
instantaneous, I
Yeah.
guess.
I thought you were going to hit the United Healthcare CEO dies. No one cares. I guess we're all united on that.
An Iowa boy.
He was?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Huh.
Guys, I have a couple more jokes.
All right.
Oh, I
Sorry, buddy.
apologize.
Sorry.
Can we not get ahead of ourselves?
I'm ready.
That was Dave's fault.
It was. We liked it. All right. So, the assassin was captured in Altoona, Pennsylvania. I guess that makes him the second best Altoona assassin.
Oh, local joke.
That was written by the news desk moments ago.
Deep cut.
Yeah.
All
We're
right,
gonna
and I
have
have-
him on someday.
I have one more street joke
All right.
for the podcast. Let's finish with a hot street joke. All right. It's Christmas time. Here's a little Christmas joke for you. What's the difference? Or no, let's see. What's a better way to word this?
It's a loose bit. So.
Yeah.
This is kind of like a made
Fondling bits.
Yeah.
What do
A sloppy joke.
what do Christmas balls and AJ's balls have in common?
Mm.
They're both strictly ornamental. Okay.
All right. AJ's cat loves them both.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah, she's become a real sweetie over this last year. In her
Nice.
older age, she's only 2, but
Yeah.
they do start to kind of
Less
slow
rambunctious.
She's,
Yeah.
she's
She's a real
settling in-
chunkamunka, too.
down.
She's settling
That
into
might have
the
slowed her
manner
down
over
as
there.
Yeah.
well.
He's a
You
chunk.
know, the 55 pounds of weight she put on might have
Yeah.
slowed her down too.
Yeah.
No, I remember when I went to go get her and saw her parents. They were units as well. So
Yeah.
I think just a sturdy cat. You know.
I go to pick that cat up. She's so floofy, and you're like, she's all fur. And then you pick her up, and you're like, nope,
Yeah.
nope,
And you go,
nope. There's like a sack
Yeah.
of potatoes underneath
Your
all
back
that
goes.
fur.
Yeah. I'll take it away, baby.
Well, are we going to do alien talk? Or are you going to wait?
You want me to warm you up with one?
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Let's start with the scroll, and
All right.
and we'll work our way through.
Some new handsome dude just moved into my building.
Uh-oh.
Mm.
And mind you, I just moved in like 2 months ago, tops.
Has it been that long already?
It's close, I
Whoa.
think. And I really wanted to just kind of stop him as he was moving stuff in, moving in boxes, and being like, "Hey, I was actually planning to be the new handsome guy in this building."
Yeah, you're in the wrong building,
Yeah.
bub.
I'm sorry. I hate to do this.
Yeah, but
I just moved
you gotta
in.
go.
Yeah, yeah.
Is he a single man?
I think so.
Ooh, because you were like the single dude in the building. You thought
Single hot guy.
Oh man.
And then I'm like, this guy's a little younger than me. He got his hair
I
still.
say, does he
I'm
have
like,
hair?
Yep, he has
Oh
hair.
shit.
Gross.
Nicer car too. I was like,
What kind of car?
I don't know, like a nice little Subaru or something.
Oh, man.
My bumper's
Too
all
bad
fucked up and I'm
that-
leaking oil. I told before the podcast, I was like, I pray someone crashes into my car because it'll be street parking. So I'm just,
Yeah.
please take it out.
Please.
If you see a gold
Hit and
Rat-
run.
if you see a
Yeah.
gold RAV4 anywhere in Des Moines, drive directly
Just start
into
parking it as dangerously as possible. Wherever
4
you
feet
can.
from the curb.
Just smash into
Yeah.
AJ's car. We'll treat you like the
Yeah.
healthcare CEO.
I
We'll
know a
turn
couple
a blind
people.
eye.
Yeah.
We didn't see nothing.
Nothing. I'll give you a little taste.
Yeah.
A couple of people I know that lived in Chicago had their cars totaled while they were parked.
I mean, yeah, especially once winter comes around.
Yeah.
Maybe I throw a little water on the street in front of my car. You know.
Right.
I mean, if you think that doesn't happen in Des Moines constantly in the wintertime, you're
Oh,
wrong.
I know.
All the drunk drivers driving in the snow, just smashing into parked cars in Urbandale,
Well, that-
Iowa.
The
Please.
house on when you're taking 42nd Street to Beaverdale,
Oh yeah.
that has like all the boulders in front of it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And
Has
it
that
has, now it has
fortification.
and now it has a big yellow sign that says "Please stop here." And I know a girl that lives near there, and she told me that another car ran into the house, and I was like, "How is that even possible?"
You need to put a giant net up.
Yes,
They got to put those big red balls
Yeah,
they
they
do in
gotta-
front of Target.
the big
From
Target balls.
fucking
a whole line of them.
right. What is the Heath Ledger use in that movie about jousting? What are those things called?
Like a pugil stick or something. I'm trying to think of what it is.
Joust.
None of us know what it's
Joust?
called. A jousting stick.
Yeah.
They got a name. They got a name.
A
though.
lance.
Lance. Thank you.
Lance.
Just a bunch of lances right in front of their house. I don't know. I just can't believe people still run into that house.
A moat.
Yeah, just a big hole for cars to drive into. That's not a bad idea, actually.
A moat. That's a good idea.
Yeah, just to have a fucking 4-foot dip. So that,
And there's like 8 cars sitting
Yeah.
there rusting away.
Yeah.
Like, don't do it, bro.
See the tail end sticking out still.
just park in front of their house.
That's crazy. So is this house at the bottom of a hill?
No, it's
something?
at a T intersection,
Oh.
and it's
Nice.
directly because I guarantee you've driven in front of it 100
Oh,
times.
yes. Oh, yes.
Okay.
42nd Street, all to go to Beaverdale.
Oh, okay.
It's that house at the T intersection. Now it's got boulders and poles, and there's a big warning sign
And a
now
machine gun
that
nest.
says you have to stop. Yes, yes.
Please, God, please
Nothing
stop
works.
hitting
Yeah.
our house.
Electrified
Can't live like
fence.
this anymore.
Yes. I wonder that house has got to be relatively cheap if they ever sell it.
Yeah.
Like no one wants to live here because cars
Dead
drive
man's
into it.
curve.
Roughly
constantly.
5 times a year, someone will drive into the living room.
Right. Yeah. Yes.
The
Yeah.
trauma of that alone would be crazy.
How
Or
could
like,
you ever relax?
like waking
Oh,
up in the
man.
middle of the night. Ah! Someone drove into the
for
kitchen.
the third time
Yes.
this year.
Exactly. They're piling up.
Oh, I was trying to make a hilarious joke, but I can't remember the lady's name, so never mind.
That's all right. My head and facial hair had a civil war, but this time the South won.
The South has been winning for a while.
now I look like I would have fought for the South. That's one thing about being bald with the beard. Almost always the bad guy in the movie is the bald with the beard guy.
Oh yeah, I suppose.
You're
I'm
real.
usually-
You're real Joey Pantaleone. You
Yes. I'm a guy getting thrown over a pool table, in a scene.
Bald. Yeah, that's kind of true.
know. Yeah, you're the number one henchman taken
Yeah,
out.
I throw a
I
punch.
know
There's the
that-
huge guy, and the weird guy, and then the real fighter,
And then a
there's
cross-eyed
you.
guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of bald bad guys. Main bad guys a lot of times too.
Bald guys with
Yes.
glasses
Yeah.
and beards. Like that's
I mean,
the
I
whole
think it wasn't even
trifecta.
maybe till, because even Yul Brenner was kind of, I mean, he was like the Pharaoh,
Right.
which was kind
yeah.
of a bad guy.
Yeah.
Even though he was sort of handsome.
Right.
But I'm trying to maybe Bruce Willie, like the first good bald guy, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Consistently good.
probably-
Shaved head bald.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if you have like
he
the-
rocked a Dr. Phil for a while.
yeah, if you got the Dr. Phil,
Very close though.
yeah,
Yeah.
because Jason Statham or Jason Statham,
There you go.
he kind of buzzes it close. He doesn't really shave it.
Yeah.
I remember when. I mean, I can remember when it happened.
I remember
When shaving your head bald was like
I
that
remember.
was the
I remember
move.
when I lost my hair. There was something so awful about that day. I apologize.
That's all right.
I've been hanging out with Toll McGrain for a long time.
Living with 2 long-haired ladies and learning about
Drano.
drains. Oh my god. I'm like, have you seen? How do you either of you have any hair left on your head?
They
Pull the
shed.
snake out of there. Yeah. With all the goop.
Yep.
Tastes pretty good though.
Yeah.
Nice little snack
Mm.
at least.
Yeah. You want to hear my alien theory?
I would love to hear that.
Maybe. I don't know. But I think if you got to think about it, I think about a lot of dumb shit while I'm driving around all day. What if the onset of a truly advanced AI is why so many of them are showing up now? Because it seems to coincide pretty, like to where now the government is acknowledging acknowledging them. That was weird. A bit.
Beep.
Like officially in lots of capacities,
Mhm.
and I just feel like maybe AI. I don't know any of the they're just like, well, they're here now, and no
Hmm.
one cares. So we're like, all right, whatever.
So you think it's just a manifestation of them having been here, like in a coordination type way, like they kind of
I
gave
think
us
it might
technology?
be maybe they're like, all right, they're getting on our playing field, so we can show ourselves, and maybe we'll introduce ourselves here
Oh,
soon
so
enough.
the AI enticed them.
Yeah, I
Oh,
think
okay.
the AI might be like, welcome to the
We hit a milestone.
Maybe they're joining the Federation here soon. You know,
They're letting us into the boardroom.
that's what I'm wondering.
It's an interesting thought.
I
I
don't
mean,
know.
people. I've heard people have theories like that about the atom bomb as well.
Right.
that when we dropped those,
Yeah.
that was enough to like send a reverberation out to the
And they were
you know,
after that happened. That's when a lot of sightings began.
a la
So,
Area
yeah.
51.
Yeah.
I was reading recently that the supposed Roswell story is that there were UFOs flying around or whatever Los Alamos when they were doing nuclear testing, and they were actually doing testing, and the EMP that was put out from the nuclear bomb took one of the UFOs down. That's why it crashed. One got away, one crashed. Supposedly they recovered the aliens in the craft and all that stuff, but it was nuclear testing that like fucked up the UFOs flying up
Right.
or whatever.
Yeah.
Like how a bird gets taken out of the air in a movie by
Right.
an EMP or something.
Yeah. Hmm.
But
Interesting.
but so now since mid-November ish, there's been swarms of drones or something flying around in New Jersey.
and not an SUV size
yeah,
drones.
like huge ones.
Yeah.
In dozens of them.
SUV size.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you seen the
like a Dodge
Manchester?
Durango.
Yeah, that's what I always imagine. I'm like, oh,
Yes.
Is that a Ford Bronco?
it's a Jeep Cherokee. I think.
Have you seen the Manchester airport sphere that was on the ground? And then they like went to go look at it, and it just shoots straight up into the air. Shit's crazy, bro.
I think I'm on the wrong part of TikTok.
Yeah.
I actually finally went. I forced myself into it, and once
You
you're
type in
once the
Detroit.
algorithm is going for it, you're like, oh shit.
Yeah.
But then I look at how I'm like, oh, this has like 80 likes. I don't trust this. Kind of like I don't trust No Sleep the podcast.
I don't know.
We had that one.
we did. Yeah, that's fucking with my self-esteem. Our fucking clips.
That we're bombing again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. I was like, all right, they're gonna start hitting now.
Yeah.
We're like, here's a couple starring Toll McGrain. Ooh, 200 views. Ooh. Yeah, all right. Feeling good. Feeling great. Old Mushmouth McGrain over here.
I think we sound good.
I do too. I've got
I judge more off the view to like ratio because sometimes we'll have 200 views, but it'll have like 50 likes somehow.
when the percentage is like, what? The percentage is so high. Why didn't this video keep going?
Yeah. Why is this not killing?
Yeah. When 10% of people like it, it seems like it should fucking go.
It was so weird too because that one that did kind of go. Not to bring it up again, folks, but it's all we got to.
The
live
only
for.
one.
Yeah. It's literally the only thing we can.
Please, God, please.
But when
More
that,
dollars.
I was just like, wow, maybe it'll get 5,000. You know, it just
Yeah.
kind of kept going, but it didn't up until
And
that
it
point
pla- it-
seem.
it definitely plateaued. You could see it plateau.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It was like a rocket ship to the moon.
yes,
It was hilarious. Like just watching likes go up, and you're like, or views go up, and you're like, what is
You're
happening?
like, this
So
thing's
many
really
And then it
shares.
went boo, and then it went ding.
It was like the first Wright brothers plane, where it
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
you know, but it was made out of like paper and
Yeah.
you know,
It had like
balsa
18
wood and
wings.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Got about
No
1,000
engine.
yards.
Yeah, and then it went.
yeah.
But it flew, baby.
Yeah.
It
That's
flew.
right.
Technically left the
flew.
earth.
The rest of them are just bicycles.
Yeah. Yeah, the bicycle with the giant front wheel and the tiny back.
Yeah.
The velocipede or whatever it was. Yeah, it's strange, but the ratio helps me feel a little bit better. Where I'm like,
Yeah.
at least the 2.5 people that saw this liked it.
Yeah,
That's kind of nice.
for sure. We got a 50% like ratio.
I love it.
2 views and 1 like. Shit, baby. We're doing great.
Honey,
Get the
Yeah.
sponsors on the line.
That's right.
Grandpa, we can keep
Manscaped.
the house after all.
Yeah. I don't know. I want there to be theories about why aliens are here. Not to get back to that, but
No, I like the alien talk.
I do too. Why are they? What are they doing? I think AI is a good answer because they've actually compared AI to nukes, to where it's like that world changing.
Wow.
So probably
there's-
more so.
I wonder that, and then I actually have a note here because being on TikTok a lot lately, it's pretty amazing to me what makes it through the TikTok filter there because I stumbled upon a live and this lady had formed a penis out of like pottery clay and had the wheel spinning.
Yeah.
And was sitting there and jerking it and like looking at you and talking to
All
you.
right.
And there was like 50,000 people in it. In this
Wow.
where I'm like,
It's going great.
does this pass as okay for kids?
Yeah, there's going to be a few more dog fuckers on
Yeah.
TikTok then, I
That's what I
guess.
was saying. Where
Really?
I was like, I
Yeah.
guess AI is not that good, but
I saw the
pottery
week
hand job.
the week it came out, somebody was live streaming Deadpool Wolverine. I was like, oh, I already saw this, but this is the whole damn movie.
Yeah.
I'm just-
People do that for like
Wha-
fight pay per
yeah,
views and
yeah.
live stream.
Oh, I
Jake
I
Paul.
strictly watch the UFC on TikTok.
Nice.
Exactly.
The last one I watched, it was great too. It was the John Jones fight,
No, nice.
and someone was just sitting in a bar with their phone like this, and like the TV up in the like a 27-inch TV in the corner, just like that, and people are walking by. But I'm like, yeah, I'm getting it. Like this is good enough. I could see it and hear it.
Yeah.
It's a little TV up in the corner.
Getting the gist.
Yep,
Nice.
I got it.
Yeah. AI's not too smart yet.
No.
but-
Let's start. Let's start holding up some porno while we're live streaming this.
Oh, the gay porn thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, what gay
Clean
porn
that
notes do
so
I got here?
gross.
Yeah. I do have a blacksmith fantasy. I'm the blacksmith, but I don't know if that
Tink.
classifies as gay porn.
Well, it depends
What
on
do
the
you?
fantasy.
Yeah. What do you?
Yeah,
I mean,
well,
if that's the basis, then
Yeah. What's the fantasy?
where
Yeah.
does it go from there?
So the fantasy is
Oh,
my-
boy.
Getting a woman out of chains.
Nah, I mean it's a little bit of a remix off of Pirates of the Caribbean, really. But it's so I'm the handsome blacksmith, almost Princess Bride style, where it's as you wish.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm that guy, right? But
You're the as you wish
but
guy.
I have the bellows going. I'm sweating. I'm kind of covered in suit, but I look hot, right?
But you're
That's
wearing
me.
like a leather.
a leather apron.
Yeah. Yeah.
but
With
probably
no shirt
no
underneath.
shirt. It's too hot with
Yeah.
the bellows. You know?
too goddamn hot.
It's too hot, but I'm looking sleek and nice. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And from working the bellows all day, I'm in good shape too.
Right.
Which is really just HGH and a good diet plan, a la
Sure.
Kumail Nanjiani.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll do his diet plan basically.
Yeah.
But the princess or whoever gets kidnapped, and like she had seen me around before. I've seen her. I fall in love. Obviously, she kind of likes me too. I think, and then I go and try to save her with the swords that I've been working on. For
Oh
years.
yeah. Yeah.
And I'm just like literally cutting guys in half to like save her.
Nice.
Yeah. Maybe a few children too.
Yeah.
Anyone
Yeah.
who gets in my way is getting
Right.
sliced in half.
I think
Anakin
AJ needs to
style.
get laid, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah. I think it's a pretty good fantasy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm blacksmith. I'm forging these swords all day, and I'm practicing with them too. You know, that'd be kind of like the early montage, like how
Right.
I know how to fight with them. And this is where the pirates.
Well,
of
it's
the
you.
Caribbean
It's you with the orange metal, and you're hitting with a hammer. Sparks fly,
Yeah.
and then you're then you're practicing.
put in water.
Rambo
yeah,
style.
oh yeah. Then you're throwing it.
Yeah.
It's a whole progression.
So I'm practicing like in the shadows. I'm getting really, really good at kicking ass, basically. All in hopes of, I guess, someday being something so that a girl like her might notice a guy like me.
Oh, okay.
But she gets kidnapped or whatever. You know, I haven't written it out. I haven't banged it out on the typewriter yet.
Yeah.
But off the dome, I mean, something kind of like that.
Yeah,
right?
nice. This
And
is
then
good.
And then they're like, yeah, because they're sending all these bums that are part of the military because this is probably like medieval times. I
Yeah,
guess,
yeah.
right?
Of course.
No guns. Otherwise, the sword thing doesn't really
right.
make
It kind of
sense.
falls apart. It falls apart pretty
Yeah.
quick.
So-
If there's guns involved.
Yeah. Then my
Yeah,
sword.
this is all happening. That's
Yeah.
the sketch. That's all happening. And then,
But it's like a
and then you
truck
take a
stop.
step out, and a guy is like has a gun, and it's like, oh, this is.
He just steals your lady.
I'm making swords for I-80
Yeah.
truck stop. Samurai swords and ninja stars.
Yeah.
World's largest. Yeah. That'd be the twist.
Yeah, yeah.
Like Get Out kind of style.
Yeah.
Jordan Peele shit. But yeah, I actually do think that Blacksmith and Angle is not a bad one. Like I said, Pirates of the Caribbean kind of did it with what's his face, Orlando Bloom, because he was working as and then he,
Yeah, like a blacksmith's
Yeah.
apprentice.
yeah, something like that.
That's right.
The
Yeah.
blacksmith is always the hot guy in the
Yeah,
show or movie. Like in what Game of Thrones. Every one of those has the blacksmith guy who's just like toiling away, all sweaty and sooty,
Yeah.
no shirt because it is too hot.
it's
Sometimes
It's
they're
too
kind
hot.
of gross, aren't they?
well, and that
Maybe.
that only plays in my favor.
That's true.
I'm already a gross guy.
Yeah, right, like a hot blacksmith.
Yeah, But
You think you should hear my fantasy.
I want to do like the ugly hot thing, sort of like Adrian Brody.
Oh,
you know what
yeah.
I mean, in my own way.
Yeah. I see.
Ryan Gosling kind of that way too.
Yeah.
Like
his
weirdly,
uneven eyes.
he has a big like Easter Island head.
Yeah.
You ever seen it? He has a huge head.
Yeah. And I think his eyes are like offset.
Yeah, but he's handsome.
I heard he went to somebody said the Notebook, right?
Yeah.
And he went to like audition for it, and they're like, no,
Yeah,
you're not handsome enough for this. But then he got it,
Yeah.
and everybody thinks he's the handsomest man in the world.
I mean, he's married to arguably like
Yeah.
the top 10 hottest person
Who's
ever.
he married to?
Eva Mendes, I
Yeah.
think.
Oh yes, that's right.
She's beautiful.
She's a few years older than he is too.
Even cooler, even hotter.
Middle-aged women.
Yeah.
There you
Got a
go.
little wang to him.
That's what I hear.
So do you have anything else on it? I haven't heard this New Jersey stuff. What's going on? Just giant Durango-sized drones?
Mm-hmm.
So since like mid-November at night, there's tons of like drones or something flying over all these cities in New Jersey, and people are like, some of them are humongous, like the size of a car. Some are
Yeah.
they don't, and they have weird lights, and they're like, what is this? And no one really said or did anything, but police were getting reports, and night after night, still like probably tonight, still happening. Just like over the night, dozens, if not hundreds, of like these little things flying around the sky.
Wow.
Some of them
Couldn't some rich guy just have a bunch of huge drones?
you
Because there's like car companies that have their new flying cars at like car shows.
Yeah, but there's laws. You can't do that. So now, like, the police and the FBI are supposedly
Right.
like checking it out. But so no, I mean,
Checking
people
it
can
out.
fly drones, but there are like FAA rules do apply to drones at certain levels and stuff.
Yeah, I feel
Oh,
like
yeah.
flying a drone that big, like a
Yeah.
dumpster-sized drone
right.
Yeah.
with a
Right.
I mean, how big is the propeller on this thing? I mean, 30 feet wide.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But they just spend every night they come out and they just work their way down New Jersey, and they're getting closer to New York, and like
It's
the
creepy.
local. If you search it on TikTok or Google, you'll find there's tons of information. Everyone's like the local news is all over it, but it's just no one beyond that is listening yet. But it's like every night persistently, all these crazy things flying through the sky, and no one like no local authority can tell anyone what it is.
Yeah, because at that point, if you feel like the government's not doing anything, like, do you shoot at it? I mean, like, what do you do? You know?
Well, I mean, so
not,
it's-
not saying-
yeah, right. But the question is, so if the government,
Hypothetically.
if the government isn't immediately doing something about it, is it the government's technology? Are they just like, huh? What? No, everything's cool. We don't know.
But it seems weird to do it that way because the government generally is trying to hide everything. You know
Right.
what I mean? Where they have these stealth jets and
Right.
stuff, where it's like seems almost ostentatious to fly around a drone that large.
yeah,
Bit
showing
of
off.
a show off.
Yeah,
I mean, that'd be
flying
crazy.
around with rims and shit.
Yeah, that sounds like a giant drone.
That
Right.
drone has some ground effects that are just killing it up there.
It's got two.
Yeah, that's a
two
93
12-inch
Buick.
Two
got some
12-inch
kickers.
Kenwoods in the back. Yeah. Yeah. Did you ever tell? Did you talk about that? Your story of like getting sick after riding in the back of a friend.
Oh man, yeah, and his
like
little
subbed out.
Honda Del Sol or whatever the
He's
hell
like,
it
is it
was.
too loud? You're like, nah, that's good.
Yeah,
Oh,
drove all
because
the way
your
to
organs
Iowa
are being
City.
vibrated
Oh my
at
god!
strange
In the back of
frequencies.
this tiny fucking it was a Civic with yeah
His rear
Yeah.
view mirror, like shit.
yeah
You feel your eardrum
Yeah.
just rupture, and you're like, "All right, well, my ears just shook apart,
Yeah.
and I'm still in this. I can't get out of this back seat because we're going 65 miles an hour."
it was pretty miserable.
We heard you like flying drones, so we put a giant drone inside of a giant drone for you with an Xbox controller.
Oh
Yeah.
oh
That's very strange. Is there any prevailing theory? I guess aliens being one, I suppose.
No, but supposedly one of them crashed in the Pine Barrens like a couple nights ago,
I'm familiar.
and they were like, there was these big military helicopters flying around. People were like, I'm reading all this on Twitter from people that live there, and they're like, we're watching like flight navigation information, and like we're seeing this, like no one, but supposedly something crashed and they were going after it, and it keeps happening every night. It's still happening.
It's so weird. was like that big.
I mean, any answer is weird. Like
Yeah.
whatever the answer
I
is.
feel like if they're in the air, how do they know how big they are?
Because they're flying low. They're flying really
Okay.
low. Like
Oh.
like barely above tree lines in some places.
Holy
like they
shit.
Can clearly
That's
like there's
crazy.
tons of there's tons and then you can see tons. Everyone has their phones out and phone video is terrible. But you're like, yeah, like that's, it's there they are.
Have Dave and Shyla? Have you seen these? You have seen it. Sounds wild.
I don't watch it a lot either.
Well, there's
be
no
scary.
answers, so there's nothing.
I know that's what's fascinating to me.
Well,
It's
that's
like
right.
I
there's
was
an
like-
answer, but
Somebody-
whatever. I mean, I don't personally. I don't think it's like the alien invasion, but
Right.
I mean, there's a lot of Lockheed Martin warehouses around that area in New Jersey. I mean, who knows? I mean,
They're in
it
Philly,
is
too.
something. It is something, but what is it? No
Right.
one is saying, oh, no one's stepping forward and saying, hey, this is what's going on. This is an exercise with these whatever. No one's saying anything. So something's there, but no one wants to say what it is.
New Jersey Governor Phil Murphy said the drones.
What's going on?
What's going
Come
Am I
on.
having a stroke? The drones are very sophisticated.
Wow. I
The
mean, they have to be.
I'm
to
turning
be
into
so
Max
big.
Headroom.
Yeah, I mean, they'd have to be pretty advanced to be that big, because I think that was the whole point of the drone, was that you can make it so little,
Right.
and that way it'd be easy to fly. I imagine.
But now, I
like
mean,
a
they're
flying
working on the
squirrel.
technology to have like China was working on like drone taxis, essentially like unmanned drone taxis, where you just stand in there and then you go and it takes you to the other part of the city for a mere $10,000 or whatever the hell it is.
It's a good deal.
Yeah,
I'm in a hurry.
Wow.
So
yeah.
I'm just amazed someone hasn't thrown like a Heineken bottle at it or something. You know what I mean? Like,
well, if they
Yeah.
make their way to Philadelphia, that's exactly.
Yeah, I'm
They've spotted them over
I'm
Pennsylvania
thinking
too.
like Hitchbot or whatever, where
Yeah.
it got beat to death.
Yeah. Made it all the way through Canada, and then in America, they're like, no thanks.
Yeah, they stripped
Yeah.
it for parts.
If,
where I'm
if
like,
aliens are coming to Earth, like go to Finland or something.
Yeah.
Don't come to America.
Yeah.
I
Fly
know it's
to
enticing with
Baltimore or
all the
something.
lights and everything, but don't
Yeah.
come over here. Don't do that.
yes, you
We'll-
will
we'll-
be in a chop shop.
Yeah, go somewhere nice. Hit up New Zealand.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm amazed.
Yeah,
where
New
I'm like,
Zealand. Yeah.
like, I know people in Boone that would like fire a bottle
That's what I-
rocket at it.
For
or something.
sure.
Oh, yeah.
Come on.
Yes, if
So-
some like mothership came and hovered over like Des Moines, like the east side would be shooting at it and shooting bottle rockets 24/7,
Yeah.
whipping rocks.
Is there audio in these videos?
Some of them, yeah.
What does it sound like?
Some say there's humming, some say nothing.
Oh, there's drones over here.
Oh,
Hey,
that looks like a UFO.
Marone.
Big as Jenny Six Act.
Yeah,
Jenny Sack.
Ginny
Yeah.
Sack.
Jenny Sack. Never finished Soprano.
Crazy.
Crazy. Even you and Sarah finished it together.
Yep, together.
I need to get on it.
I just finished Stranger Things.
The whole thing,
The whole thing.
all the Stranger Things.
All of it.
What's the review on that?
Thumbs up.
Really? They
It
landed
gets-
it.
It's fucking awesome. Yeah.
Is it done?
There's going to
Was
be
that
a,
it?
a fifth season.
Uh,
I don't know how they're.
the kids are all 35.
It's only been
now.
another year, and all the kids are 25 years old.
Right.
But yeah, it's good, man.
There's kind of an alien angle in that, right?
It's from the Upside Down, which is just like a reverse version of our world filled with monsters and stuff.
Oh, okay. Nice.
So sort of. It's sci-fi.
Also known as New Jersey.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. The episodes though, the fourth season, I was like, God damn! Episode 4 is an hour and 44 minutes long. I was like, that's like watching a movie a night to get through this.
We are in the upside down because now most movies are just sort of like nothing, and TV shows are movies.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like production
True.
time and time, like length of time and all that's like it's a movie. Every
Yeah.
episode is a movie,
Truly.
and movies are like a bad TV
And
show.
movies are all serialized.
Every episode of this
Everything's
podcast is like
connected.
a movie.
Yeah.
It's like a movie.
Yeah.
New and hip, you know. That shit was a movie.
Was that what people say?
Yeah, have you ever heard people say that?
No,
Like,
no.
oh shit, last night was a
I'd probably
movie.
slap them around.
I guess that's the generational gap, folks.
There it is.
Yeah,
Just showed up.
last night was a movie.
Oh shit!
People will say that if it was like a crazy.
Was it
wild
a
night.
lit movie, fam? Right, guys?
FR?
Skibbity movie Riz, dog.
Yeah, there we go.
The Rizzler.
Yeah.
The
Rizzler.
No.
It's that little chunky kid
The Rizzler.
who's
is
like, "Hey, yo, go fuck your mother," whatever. But he's like 7 years old. There's a baseball card of the Rizzler. That's what I'm talking about.
oh, yeah.
I would like
when
a
things
Rizzler.
blow up now, they immediately blow up on it. Like
Yeah.
it's not like a slow. Well, some things are, but like with the Rizzler, any like viral Hawk Tua type thing,
Yeah.
they maximize it immediately. It's all merged out, podcast shows, specials. Like a week after, everyone's like, "Oh, funny, the Rizzler." Then
Yeah.
now the Rizzler has a
a
12
2-hour comedy special on
Exactly.
Netflix.
exactly.
So the Hawk Tua girl tried to start her own crypto,
Sounds like she pumped.
and now she's gonna. Yeah, now she's probably gonna get. There's gonna be legal action taken.
The
against
Hawk
her.
Tua girl pumped and dumped. No way. There we go. Thank you.
It sounds like her podcast was killing it. I think it was like number
Yeah.
2 on Earth.
Yes.
Like behind,
Yeah.
right behind Joe Rogan for quite some time. That's impressive. I will say, I mean, props to anyone for taking. I mean, it did go viral, but I mean, to like make what she did out of that's kind of nuts.
It
That
is.
totally.
That-
To even
that's
get
the
to a place where
modern-
you could
But
pump
we're
it up
still
with
talking
crypto.
about her.
Yeah, that's the modern roadmap. It used to be you get famous and then immediately everyone's like, yeah, and then you
Yeah.
get made fun of and pooped out the end of the internet
Right.
somewhere.
Yeah.
And then you put
Now, like now the PR people are like, we're gonna make a lot of money off you, and
Yeah.
like we're gonna do this and we're gonna do that. And we're gonna put you
Yeah.
here and do that.
We're gonna make a cryptocurrency off of you
Yeah.
Right.
that we're gonna mine and then fuck a lot of people out of money.
Yeah, yeah.
But we're
Did you
gonna do
guys see the newest addition to the Diddy stuff?
Oh, a little bit.
Oh boy, Jay-Z.
Jigga
I did hear
Man.
that.
Jay-Z's in the mix. You know the.
Oh no,
Yeah, for
Shit.
fucking raping a 13-year-old.
I didn't hear that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you kind of figure like when they were
Stop
showing all
her,
those
boy.
pictures when they're like all the Diddy stuff came out and like there was Jay-Z in most of those pictures, and he started dating Beyonce when how old was she? 17, 16? Yeah, 100%.
Wow.
Aki Poo. Pretty gross.
Lucky
And there was a because the original whatever lawsuit was calling it Sean Combs, and then Celebrity A and Celebrity B, and Celebrity A is now Jay-Z, and Celebrity B is a female that they still aren't. naming.
Celebrity B.
Yeah. Ooh.
Beyonce.
Well, this was back in early 2000s, so I don't know how long they've been together, but
Huh.
yeah,
I would guess mid 2000s for them being
Yeah.
together on paper.
but yeah.
before it was illegal.
'Cause I feel like it was post Survivor. I'm a survivor.
Yeah, that was Destiny's Child, right?
Yeah.
Oh wait, I'm thinking of the wrong person.
No, you're thinking the
Oh
right.
no, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
okay.
And Beyonce spun
yeah.
out, went
Yeah.
solo.
Yeah.
That's right. Because then it's
That's Kelly Rowland and the other one in the dust.
Kelly Rowland was my fave.
Yeah.
She had a couple little songs.
She did.
She did.
And
Not like Beyonce. but
yeah.
Damn.
I challenge. Do you know the third one's name?
Tina Smothers.
That's right. She's one of the Smothers sisters.
Yeah.
That's a tough thing to do. Pull up
Yeah.
a fake name out of the blue like that.
Harder than you think.
It's not that
Yeah.
easy
That's crazy. So this news just came out like over the last couple days.
Today.
today.
Yeah.
Today.
Out on the wire this afternoon.
Wow.
Do, 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 do,
No
do,
Sleep
do,
the
do.
podcast breaking news, folks.
Yep.
News desk indeed.
Mm-hmm.
You felt like something had to happen with Jay-Z. You
There's
know?
probably going to be a lot of celebrities going down in this.
Well, even Ashton Kutcher, didn't you say on Hot Ones was like, "Hey, I can't really talk about."
Yeah, there's a clip of him. There's a couple of clips of him getting asked about Diddy parties, and he's like, "Ooh, yeah, we don't talk about those."
Yeah.
And then he goes, he's like, "Hey, let's see, I got a jogging story with Diddy." I'm like, what
Yeah,
the fuck is this? Like, oh, okay,
jogging through a swimming pool
Yeah.
of lube.
yeah. Not as easy as you think.
No way. That's
It's
a
like that
cardio workout.
Muhammad Ali photo.
Yeah.
Underwater boxing.
Yeah,
That's crazy. There's gonna be a lot of people in those photos. And
And
shit.
then Jamie Foxx
yeah.
apparently had his
Oh yeah, his special
on his comedy special says he was poisoned by Diddy.
Wow.
So
That's what they were
'Cause I forgot.
saying.
Oh, that's right. Because Jamie
I think
Foxx
that
was
comes
fucked
out
up.
this week. I
Mhm.
think he's doing a comedy special that explains all of that. Called it's called what happened?
what did he do?
No. What happened? Was,
Did he do it?
yeah.
What had happened was that's what it is.
Uh,
So it's explaining the whole
Wow.
event. So we'll find out.
Yeah, because I remember seeing news. I think it was maybe 2 or 3 years ago, where all of a sudden he had like a stroke, or it wasn't looking
no one
good.
he wouldn't say.
Yeah.
Nobody would
He
say.
just was
He's
he
on
didn't
life
say.
support.
Yeah.
He just
It was-
disappeared and
was
was
crazy.
real sick.
Yeah, I think this is what is that was this the Diddy thing.
That's what people that were
Connection.
at the taping have said.
Yeah, like a few months
Okay.
ago. Like
Oh, there's reports
Whether
from
that's
the
accurate
taping.
or not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotcha. We're about to find out.
Yeah.
Fuck around and find out.
Yes, sir.
A lot of people are about to. Yikes. Imagine. I mean, it'd be bad just to be like in the background of one of those photos. Like you're
Yeah.
at the punch
Yeah.
bowl. Like
I don't
Yeah.
know. It's not that bad. How many photos is Trump in with Epstein?
you got a couple like sliders on a plate. Like
yeah.
big shoving a burger in your mouth. The worst
I
photo
was just
ever.
here for craft services. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Rizzlers. That'd be crazy. God damn. That's such mutually assured destruction too. Holy shit. The amount of people that likely would be at these.
Oh, and
Yeah.
he taped them all, allegedly, supposedly.
Yeah.
like he
I
has
have
tapes.
heard that. Where it sounds almost
that's
like
how
Everybody had to
that
sign
was-
NDAs.
His MO apparently was to get as many powerful people into the room and then start drugging them all and getting them in compromising positions and recording the whole thing. And
wow.
moving ahead.
Because I've heard that he would
Jesus.
have like 2 punch bowls where one would be one that you didn't want to drink out of unless you want to not remember what happens.
Right.
You know, and then I heard that he was basically like Nixon almost, where everything was recorded.
Yikes.
Everything's taped. Which is
Boy, how do you
fucking
not
wild.
think that this, hey, maybe this will come back to haunt me someday?
Well, imagine if he has like toilet cameras and you're just like for some reason your dump footage like gets brought up in
Again.
court.
After eating all those burgers.
Yeah. Like you're just getting roasted for some reason.
Uh-oh, just a
You're
hot.
you're just there having the worst time of your night all on your own.
Yes.
Like you got drunk and then you ate too many
Yeah.
cheeseburgers
Yeah.
and took a huge shit.
Yeah.
Embarrassed yourself,
Yeah.
farted on some
Shit your
celebrity.
pants.
yeah.
It was like an all-white party, so there's shit everywhere.
Is your story when you
Yeah.
fucking you go to a Diddy party and you overflow the toilet with your fucking white suit on. Meanwhile, people are doing God knows what outside
Yes.
there, but your footage is the one that gets released.
Yeah, that's right. For some reason, it leaks. Who is this guy?
Local bald villain
Yeah.
floods toilet at Diddy party.
There's a screen grab just like of that shooter of the United guy. Screen
Uh-oh.
grab of my face, looking up at the camera. The shitter was seen,
Dead
at
to
a,
rights.
was seen at a Starbucks right before this.
The shitter.
The Shitler.
The Shitler. Shizzler.
The Shizzler.
The Shizzler was apprehended in Altoona McDonald's,
At a-
shitting in the toilet.
It was a premiere for Shrek 2 at Diddy's house. He plugged the toilet. That's a callback to a much older thing. But
Yes, it is.
if you know, you know. God damn, that's crazy. Diddy did see and Get Him to the Greek, which he actually was kind of good.
I thought he
actor in
was
that.
funny in
Yeah,
that.
he was actually kind of funny.
Yeah.
He was
but-
hilarious, and it turned out to be pretty autobiographical.
But you've
Yeah.
heard stories kind of like Kanye a little bit too, where I wonder if Kanye will be caught up in some of this. But where you just hear these eccentric stories of Diddy. I've been, you've been hearing him for decades. I
Yeah.
feel like, and some of it's like, oh well, when you're a millionaire for so much of your life, you're going to be a weirdo.
When does the
I
cutoff
didn't know
for
it was
that?
like this though.
Being a fucking psycho when you get rich and powerful does that happen to everyone?
no, I think psychos are more adept at getting rich and powerful.
Okay,
Yeah,
God,
you
There
need
you
some of
go.
those,
that makes sense.
some of those,
it does. Yeah,
some of
explains
those
my house.
terrible skills.
Yeah.
To get
Well,
ahead.
there's that. I guess I don't even know how accurate it is, but it's referenced a lot where it's like a large amount, a shocking amount of CEOs are sociopaths.
Yeah.
Like if tested.
Mhm.
But I think it's just that trait makes you, it gives you the ability to make those decisions that
Yeah.
someone
More cutthroat.
yeah,
Run people over.
yeah,
What's
News
up?
desk.
yes, sir.
The Diddy shit getting out there and going to get people in trouble, and Epstein is just like,
Yeah, I think
Because the right people
Well, Epstein
are on
died.
the. Well, no. I mean, there's plenty of shit on file. I mean, they exposed a whole bunch of the Epstein records and flight logs and stuff. I mean, they
Yeah.
did that for the last few years, and they kind of re-upped it during the campaign. And like Donald Trump's name is all over the flight log, and there's all these pictures with him, and everyone's like,
Yeah.
"Yep,
It's like him and Chris Tucker 50 times, and you're like, it's a Little Boy Island or
Yeah.
whatever it's called. It has some crazy name like that too, where it's like Little Big Boy Island. That he
Oh,
you know.
yeah, people just don't. I mean,
It's a
Epstein.
fair question, but yeah,
yeah."
Epstein and Trump were like best friends. They're literally Epstein is on
Epstein
tape
wasn't
saying
famous before either. Diddy is highly famous, whereas Epstein was. Yeah, but I didn't grow up. I knew who Diddy was. I didn't know who Epstein was. So I mean, I'm just giving you theories at least. Would be my guess. Him dying.
that. He's
him
got
not
that's
being
the
famous.
right kind of power. Doesn't want to be seen with the Epstein stuff. Maybe
I mean, that's
a lot more governmental stuff going on.
Yeah.
yeah, that's like the Franklin scandal shit. Have you ever heard about that?
I don't know what you're talking
The
about.
Franklin scandal. This is one of the like government pedophile ring things that actually is like verified. Like it all went to court and people got in trouble and all that. But it was basically like I think it's Franklin Credit Union, which was in I want to say Nebraska. I don't want to besmirch them, but I think it was in
I
Nebraska.
think yeah, this sounds familiar.
And basically, it was like this guy who had a certain amount of power in this kind of town because I think he ran a bank or a credit union or something like that. And there was like a school involved. And basically, it was like the shit of nightmares, like people in basements of these places, sexual torture on young people, like children and things like
God.
like full blown. So I mean, they're just like the Epstein thing. After especially hearing and reading about that Franklin scandal stuff, because like big podcasts have covered it
Right.
and stuff. It's kind of it's true crime at this point,
Yeah.
you know. After seeing that, I was like, I bet that Epstein shit is real. Like,
Oh, there's no doubt
Yeah.
that is
Yeah.
real.
Very
Yeah.
real.
yeah, well, because you hear some stuff where it's like Hillary Clinton was wearing someone's face,
Sure,
or what,
right,
you know,
yeah.
where it's like maybe I don't know if the footage is out on that. I don't know if that's on YouTube or you know,
Right.
if I can Google that. But
Yeah, Ghislaine Maxwell was convicted for a reason.
yeah,
Like, that
Yeah.
shit is real. I mean, all that. I mean, that's
but you hear some wild shit where it's like they had a giant fucking owl statue like Moloch or whatever
yeah.
that they fucking worship in front
At-
of at
at
Epstein.
Epstein?
Yeah,
Okay.
where they like ritual sacrifice. I mean, you hear wild shit. Same thing with that Franklin scandal, where it's like so much of it. It's like I guess any court case where they can actually tag them with like 50% of the shit that they actually did, probably.
Right.
yeah.
Then the other 50%, so much of it's circumstantial because evidence gets destroyed or didn't exist in the first place. So it's like testimonial shit. But yeah, you hear wild shit in these like Epstein Island things.
Yeah, I think we're all starting to understand a little bit with all these billionaires now and these oligarch class of people and some of the like Diddy stuff and other like Epstein and other things like that, where you're like, there's a whole level of, I mean, probably several above us normal folk that are living a life that we couldn't even really understand. Like it's really like a whole different world when you're so above the everyday riffraff because you have so much money that you don't give a fuck about anything.
Yeah.
You're completely insulated, can do whatever you want.
You're flying in giant drones.
Right, exactly. Then your whole reality is not.
I mean, when they're
what ours
talking,
is.
Elon Musk will probably be a trillionaire before too long.
And have an insane amount of access to the government.
It's fucking crazy, dude. And that makes the amount of money
I don't know how that's not a giant.
90% of human beings have doesn't, when other people have, when there's a trillionaire, it's like you could be a millionaire and compared to him,
Yeah,
you don't have any money.
yeah. And
I mean, it's like, what does that make the rest of us?
right.
when all-
Elon Musk is about to be a trillionaire, and if I don't get $40 from this Patreon this month,
Yeah.
I'm out on the street.
Yeah, that's
You know
what I'm
I'm saying?
saying. It's crazy, dude. Like I don't know. I think that I probably shouldn't say it on a podcast, but let's get out here and start whacking some billionaires. You know?
Allegedly.
Yeah, I'm not going to.
Hypothetically.
But I'm not. Yeah, I mean
Use
whacking
that
them
hold
off.
Yeah.
Then maybe they'll give me some money.
Yeah.
That's different.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's crazy what that guy used on the United Healthcare guy. I guess is basically it doesn't like it's like a veterinary gun essentially,
Oh.
where it has like that's why people thought he was jamming it or it was getting jammed. 'Cause
Right.
You can see him trying to clear it with a slide.
It was like a ghost gun.
yeah, it's like
yeah.
you have to like slide it in yourself. It's like so rudimentary.
Right.
It's
He like made it himself.
yeah, I think it's a
right?
gun
Yeah.
that you can almost
Yeah.
make because it has none of like that super high level mechanical, and
Right.
it also makes it very quiet too on top of the
Yeah.
silencer because you can see even in the video, like some people are in cars there, and they
Yeah.
probably because they couldn't hear it because
Oh,
probably
yeah.
sounded
Mhm.
Yeah.
like that, and then a guy falling or whatever.
Yeesh.
Crazy stuff.
And Alex probably played that guy in sports.
Yes.
That's wild.
Yeah, that guy grew up
I feel a little bit bad
close
about my
by.
joke
Yeah, I saw he went to basically my rival high school right next door to where I grew up, and I saw the name. I'm like, yeah, that sounds kind of familiar, but I don't know. That was a long time ago. And then they showed his face or his yearbook photo, and I was like, I remember that guy.
That's crazy.
For sure.
dude.
His current photo looks a strange amount like the main character Rat from Ratatouille. Like his teeth. It's bad. If you look at the Ratatouille photo, I wish I could bring it up, but
Don't just hork it down. That's the only thing I can think of from Ratatouille.
I guess they're about to get in some pretty big trouble lawsuit wise too.
Something was happening.
like a little bit of a pump and dump maybe over there as well.
At United Healthcare?
I think so, or some sort of like shady stock stuff.
Insurance. I just had to re-up my health insurance today. Man, this fucking sucks.
I got my teeth worked on, and insurance and the people I got it done by told me it was going to be like $400. Got the bill. It was like $1,400.
What the? Did you have to pay $400?
No, they expect me to pay the whatever. Where?
They expect you to pay it?
Yeah. Because it's like I don't have it in writing that they told me it would cost. It was just a face-to-face thing, you know what I mean? Where it's like, do I have to wear a body cam from now on, like
Yeah, no
to like
kidding.
protect
Yeah.
me from shit like this or whatever? But yeah, I don't know. It's crazy,
Hmm.
and I don't know whoever fell down. You know, I need my teeth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. I know. It's
You're gonna have to knock me out and rip this dental work out of
Yeah.
my head if you want your money
Yeah.
back.
Yeah, I don't know. It's you know, I don't think anyone wants to root for anyone's life being taken, but you have to understand
Rich
from-
people,
from
I'm
the out-
down.
Yeah, kind of like the submarine thing, where it's like
Yeah.
from the outside, you have to also have a certain amount of understanding of like this, why people feel that way.
Yeah.
Why-
Over $1 billion, you're a bad person.
Yeah.
100%. Nope, you are. You're probably not that good either, Dave. I don't know. Let's do some digging. What kind of, can't help being a billionaire. You can give away $900 million. You could. Okay, this is a good argument. Let's have it. Let's not have it. You're not on the podcast. Okay. All right. I still
Well-
say we can kill him. So, good or bad, doesn't bother me.
If we get $1 billion, we'll think about giving away a lot of it. All right,
Yep.
folks?
Yep.
Patreon.com/NoSleepDS
Yeah, that's right.
is where you can start. Huh? No, I don't think it.
Oh my God, they have to liquidate it. Dave. Okay, we got it, Dave. We got it.
We could liquidate this podcast. Be
Get
like
about
500.
$8,
$8?
$8.50.
Right. I wonder if a billionaire ever. Do they listen to podcasts? Maybe.
Probably some.
Yeah, listen to Joe Rogan.
Yeah. Yeah, Elon does. I
End of
guess.
list, probably.
Yeah, that's true. Huh. Yeah.
Joe Rogan is damn near a billionaire, isn't he?
I would guess like 500 millionaire in that realm.
What's really the difference? My God.
Yeah. Yeah, at a certain point, I feel like beyond 10 million, it's probably, I mean, they even say the first million's your hardest.
What
Money
is,
makes money.
If Joe Rogan, what was his deal with Spotify? 250 or
I think it was like
the
200 or
original
300
one.
million.
What does when like Taylor Swift or someone bring their album, their discography to Spotify? What do they get paid? What does she get paid? I don't think it's
Depends on
that.
who owns the masters. Yeah.
But I mean, is she still getting paid per stream? Because like per stream is like 0.0003 cents per stream or something.
Yeah, I
I'm
don't
just
know.
saying, if you're a podcaster and they're going to give you a check to do your podcast exclusively with them, and like music artists, which is supposedly like that's the original thing. Is
I mean,
a
if
music
Taylor
streaming site,
Swift-
what are they getting?
If Taylor Swift agreed to only release it on Spotify, she'd probably get double that. So I think that's the difference. Is that
Yeah, I don't know what those numbers are because it's
Yeah.
weird. It's weird that I mean, it is the #1 podcast, but that's still $250,000.
Yeah. But I think it was the exclusivity thing because it was only on Spotify. I think that's how he was able to get that money
Yeah.
because then it became a big deal because then now he's back on YouTube. That was the whole thing.
Did he lose?
Like,
Did he break his contract?
No, I think he did 3 years with Spotify for 200, almost like a
Oh.
baseball player
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah.
But I think that was how he was able to get that money. Where like if Taylor only did Apple Music, I bet in order to get her to do that, they'd have to pay her like $1 billion.
Yeah.
Well,
To-
she's a billionaire.
That's
Pretty-
what,
yeah,
yeah.
or worth that much.
I hear she actually gives away quite a bit of her money. If that makes you feel better.
It does.
Easing the tension, baby.
Mhm.
Easing the tension. You just gotta. Well, what is Chubb saying? Happy Gilmore.
Tap it in.
Find your
Tap-
happy place.
Yeah, you
Oh
gotta
yeah,
tap
yeah.
it in. Little tap,
Tap it
tap,
in.
tap, taparoo. And
yeah.
he breaks the face off of the
Mhm.
clown at the.
They're filming the second one now.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yep, it's like a
Wow.
real thing.
Damn.
They're actually filming it.
I guess they won't be able to have Carl, unfortunately. Well, he was already
Or
dead.
yeah, there's a bunch of people from the original cast that have.
I'm gonna guess
passed
the
away.
guy the giant guy with the nail in his head probably. Isn't right.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna guess.
Joe, what's his face?
Joe, what's
The
his
guy that
face?
yells at him.
Yeah.
Oh.
You suck.
Yeah.
You jackass.
Yeah. Yeah,
That might be my favorite Sandler. That or Wedding
it
Singer.
is a great one.
I know a lot of people love Billy Madison. I just yeah.
Mhm.
That was like tertiary maybe or
Oh.
fourth.
It's the OG.
Yeah, I mean it has some great. It's got Buscemi. It's got Norm Macdonald. I mean it's hard to beat.
Yeah.
Goddamn. I just like the way Happy Gilmore makes me feel. I think more.
I get that. It's great.
Yeah. Good soundtrack too.
Yeah.
Classic.
I have one of the better ones.
I think the first run of Adam Sandler movies, there's not a bad one in the bunch. I don't think.
Maybe
Till we get
Overboard.
to-
or-
Well, that's like before. Yeah.
That's the only one I could think of.
Yeah.
that
I remember when
long
Big
ago.
Daddy came out, I was like,
Big Daddy, yeah. But I
It
still
starts to fall off a bit
Yeah.
there. And then you see it in
Mr.
Click,
Deeds.
too. Yeah, Mr. Deeds. Mr. Deeds never stuck for me.
no.
Yeah.
Although the guy John Turturro going, I'm very, very sneaky.
Yes. And
That
his,
stuck pretty good.
and his dead foot.
Yeah, his dead foot.
That's pretty memorable.
It's fun.
Yeah.
Anger management.
That one did not much.
Even
for
with
me.
Jack Nicholson. That was the only reason I think that's why everybody it was like, oh my
Yeah.
God, he really upped his game
doing a
getting
movie
old
with Jack
Did you ever
Jack
watch
Nicholson.
8 Crazy Nights?
Yeah, I did.
I had a little phase with that, but that's one that I think I did grow out of
Yeah.
eventually. He does a lot of voices in 8 Crazy Nights. I think he does almost like an Eddie Murphy. Yeah.
Yeah, an old man that talks like that.
Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, just thinking of all the things we've talked about. We've covered a lot of ground. A lot of ground.
we're all over the place.
Yeah, we're doing good on time, though. All right, I'm going to go to the scroll. How's that sound, folks?
Sounds good, buddy.
The only thing I miss about being in high school is being able to show off my Christmas drip after winter break. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah, your
yeah.
new
Check out.
clothes.
Yeah, when the parents would hook you up, and you
Yeah.
could. Sometimes I couldn't sleep the night before.
drip.
I'd be falling asleep dressed already, like just like waiting to go to school the next day. The flex on these hoes.
Oh man, we had a dress.
They don't even
code.
know about these
Yeah.
junkos.
That's right. Oh, my Dadas with the spinners on the side, where you'd step and the wheel would spin.
Ooh,
That's some nice shit.
was that
That was
you
a real
had
shoe?
those?
Yeah, they're
Oh, I
the
don't.
Dadas. It was like a basketball kind of shoe. It was
I
in the
don't know
same.
anything about this.
Yeah, it was a brand called Dada, kind of in the Fat Farm era of my life.
Yeah,
But yeah, there really was like,
Fat Farm, the brand.
yeah,
Ah,
they put
yeah.
out shoes and stuff, and yeah, I was wearing a little bit of shark
Yeah.
tooth necklace kind of era too.
Okay.
I had a lot of shit going on.
Puka shells.
A lot of puka shells.
Had a lot of shit going on.
A lot of two polos on top of each other.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I was never excited about wearing anything to school ever. I don't think.
even you never got like a cool new shirt or great new shoes.
I mean, I did. and
I walked in like a new man.
Oh yeah, I remember. Oh yeah.
I'm
Check out these new corduroy.
Yeah.
Pretty nice.
Yeah.
Pretty nice.
My Bugle Boy T-shirt.
Yeah.
Oh
it
yeah,
out.
yeah.
These. Oh yeah, they're Z Cavarici.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
My mom let me wear them. Yeah.
Z Cavs. That's where
Yeah.
it was at.
Oh,
I used to get very excited. Yeah, just to have a little bit of new swag on you know?
Mhm.
That new shirt feel where it hasn't even been washed really yet.
Oh yeah, that's same with back to the first day of school. You're like, I'm about to stun
Yeah.
on all these assholes. Let them know
Yeah.
what's up this year.
Yeah.
91 is
I am
going
not
down
to be
for
fucked
Alex
with
Carter.
this year.
oh.
Yeah.
I had a new solid color button down. I was pretty excited about.
Ooh.
Mm.
Pink.
Yeah, well, because did you have uniforms? I can't remember.
We didn't have uniforms, but you had to wear a button down
Dress
shirt with a
code.
collar.
Okay. Long sleeve or short
And-
sleeve?
You could have long sleeve or
Sleeveless?
short sleeve. No sleeveless.
Oh.
And my senior year, they changed it so that they all had to be solid colors also.
So
No more of these crazy stripes.
No more crazy Hawaiian shirts,
Right.
Boy.
Toll went too hard.
which
They were
was a
like,
big deal. Yeah, yeah.
God does not approve.
I found one with cigars all over it. Oh, man. I got a detention for that
Tommy
one.
Bahama is a sin.
That's right. You're right. So you got a jug for it. That's what our detentions were, which stood for justice under God.
Whoa.
And I would say, I don't
Jesus
think,
Christ.
I don't
That
think
sounds
literally.
like something written in front of a
for real, dude, I'd be like, I
concentration
don't think God cares if my shirt is
camp.
untucked.
Was
And
that
they'd
was
be
that
like,
Metallica's second album?
Yeah.
Justice under God.
Yeah. I think Sabbath did that.
Yeah,
Justice under God. Did you have like? Was there detention and things
that
like
was
that?
Jug.
That was Jug.
Yeah.
But was it the same kind of concept of like you'd go to a bad boy room almost?
You
or-
go to like a study hall with a monitor,
Wow.
have to sit there.
Like,
And you-
right.
could they
I
wouldn't
will
let you
never do it
sleep.
again.
Yeah. You could do whatever. You just had to sit there.
Yeah.
Saturday schools, you had to sit there for 4 hours.
Damn.
Breakfast Club style.
Yes, sir. Not nearly as fun as that. But
One was the freak. The
yeah,
other was the cool guy. That was me.
yeah. It was
One was a
real.
bad guy who
Yeah.
was bald with glasses and beard.
That's right. Very a bad hombre.
A real Judd Nelson.
Yeah. Real Jug Nelson. Justin under God. Justice under God.
In middle school, we had the green bench. It was a literal bench painted green in front of the principal's office. If you got tossed out of class or did something wrong, you had to go sit on the green bench and be
Uh-huh.
shamed.
People knew.
Yeah.
But I would be shamed for about 5 minutes, and then I was like, kind of a bad
Feel
guy,
cool.
so-
Yeah, for sure.
You pull a candy cigarette out of the
Yeah.
pack. What's up, sweetheart?
Told me to read. I didn't want to read.
I almost said the F word one time.
Ooh, baby.
Yeah. Did you ever have to? Do you remember, like, learning to like cuss in front of your parents, or
Yeah.
like, I think it's maybe when you go out, like when you leave the house, you can kind of. I feel like I couldn't cuss in front of my parents until I left the house.
Yeah, once you're in college, then you
Right.
like, come
For
home and
good.
you try shit. Like, that thing's a real piece of shit.
Yeah. Wait,
All
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
passed.
I'm an
I
adult,
think my dad died when I was 17. So then it was
and you were like, shit.
Kelsey.
Oh, shit.
Yes,
Oh, what a dickhead.
son of a bitch. Would be me now, I guess.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dad, you're a dick for dying.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I guess your mom was just cool with it at that point. 17.
I
going,
mean, yeah.
man
He was
of
the man of the house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was anybody going to do with me at that point?
Right. And you were a big boy, too.
Mm-hmm.
They can't boss you around.
Yep.
You're like, I don't give a hoot.
That's right.
I don't give a damn.
I don't give a gosh darn what you think. Mom.
Yeah.
I'm a man now.
That's right. But
I still feel a little bad cussing in front of my mom. I would say like a shit. I think.
Yeah.
I think we all, my family.
I'll drop the F. I'll say fuck every once in a while, and I'll
With
kind
the
of forget, and then
lowercase
I'll be
F.
like, oh,
we
sorry, mom and dad.
Yeah.
Mean to offend you.
Not us, baby. Sometimes I feel like my family cusses too much.
Keep it down.
In fact, yes. I'm like, I got a fucking little kid here. You bitches. Jesus.
Trying to raise a little.
Yeah.
I didn't want to say that about your daughter. I was going to say bitch.
Oh.
I thought of her little face, and I was like, I can't. That's my line, you know. I couldn't cross it.
No.
That sweet little
I
angel.
call her Drulia Slobberts now.
Julia Slobber.
Yeah.
That's pretty funny.
'Cause she does slobber a lot.
She's just having a good time. I mean, we were talking about it earlier where Alex was saying, I think you were saying that you didn't get how people could fall asleep during massages.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, I get pretty close. I drool. Like, they put your face in that little toilet seat or whatever.
Yeah.
And there's like a
Nerd.
wet spot about this big where my,
Yeah.
you know,
I don't know when this.
Well, I'm done.
yep.
I think since I started living with Sarah, every single night when I'm going to sleep, which is easy for me these days, but I'll do a lay down and then an initial, oh my God, I'm fucking slobbering everywhere. Like I'm like, ugh, my beard is all slobbed, my fucking whole. And then I'm like, I got to do something about this and try to stop slobbering and go right back to sleep. But the slobber wakes me up now.
In a pool of your own slop.
Yeah.
I'm waterboarding myself.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't remember doing that before.
Maybe you're just getting such great air from
That's
not
some
smoking.
hard sleep.
Maybe. I wonder.
Your brain's leaking from all the good oxygen.
I wonder if that has
sucking
something to
down.
do with it because I don't remember it ever. I'm sure I always slobbered, but
I mean, you very
Maybe you're just
especially-
really hungry.
maybe
Yeah, in between the not
Yeah,
smoking
well,
and then
my
the
mouth
not
is getting
drinking.
all juiced up.
Yeah, maybe you're sleeping better than ever.
Yeah, that's
Possibly.
that's
You're hitting
possibly
that
true.
dark. Yeah, you're actually hitting REM sleep for
I
the.
still sweat like a motherfucker though. Like I've been like a booze bag.
Well, you
wake
got
up
two bodies.
Like
Sweaty.
wake up in the sweats
Yeah,
type thing.
yeah.
Huh.
Like I'll go to the bathroom in the middle of the night and be like, Jesus Christ, I'm fucking soaked.
It's all drool though.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is. That's right.
Down the front of your.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's crazy. I mean, I feel like every time I've slept with someone else in my bed, I always get pretty hot.
We got distance
It's a lot
and
of
usually
radiant
a little dog in the middle there.
It's a lot of body heat. though.
The dog's been great for our sex life.
Little referee in the middle of the bed.
Yeah. Yeah. Whoa. Yeah.
Break it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, break it up. Break it
Yeah.
up. Break it up.
That's my mother. You
Yeah.
watch.
The dog's 1,000-watt death breath really sets the
Yeah.
mood too.
Is that my dick or the dog's breath? Somebody's ass stinks in this room.
Oh no, it's just the dog's mouth.
Yeah.
Jax, he's a sweetheart. I'm sorry I made fun of him.
He's a nice dog.
He is very nice.
I've never really, maybe a slight bit of breath, but I've never really had him right in my face.
Yeah.
I could see if in bed he comes and goes,
He generally maneuvers in a way that is
Points
not
his mouth away.
aimed right at your
Yeah.
face. Yeah.
nice. He's learned.
I wonder how aware he is of his just
Zero.
horrendous breath.
I've found in my life, whether it be human or dog, they never know.
Yeah. Have you ever been friends with somebody with straight up halitosis?
Yeah.
Not me, right? You guys are both like, okay. All right.
Moving on.
Yeah,
You thought the fight with Dave was weird. About to be really awkward.
yeah.
No, I've really never smelled bad breath on you. if
That's
I'm
good.
honest.
Thanks.
It's been
Either
a
of
while.
you.
Yeah, I haven't. It's sometimes you'll be out, like you'll be meeting people at some event or something, and you're just like your eyes start watering. You're like, God damn! I forgot. Like some people really don't pay attention.
There was a
Oh no.
there was a kid in high school and a kid in grade school that it was like, damn,
What are you eating?
Yeah, and I think it was more like a medical condition.
Wow.
It was like
Medically bad breath.
Yeah,
Like a dead tooth.
yeah, something
Yeah.
not good was happening.
I mean, I don't know if it was a dead tooth so much as just maybe like a very dry mouth or something. But there's this kid I was friends with in school that we'd show up at our school. You could show up a little early and get breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be, I think it was like open breakfast or something. But yeah, if you wanted to get there because you didn't like have time at home or something, you
Right.
could come in. So that's where we would hang. But I remember we'd be in the line with our little trays and I'd be like, oh, yeah, get the milk, get the this, oatmeal, whatever, Apple Jacks. And then we'd be talking, and I'd have to, like, keep turning my head away.
yeah.
Like that, because it smelled like he was chewing on, like, little bits of dog shit.
Yeah. Where you do one of these
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then turn
Breathe-
back to the
breathe it out.
conversation.
Oh yeah, just pop breathing through your nose.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
But when I was in school, especially, it seemed like junior high, especially, all the teachers drank coffee and smoked cigarettes in the teachers' lounge.
Oh yeah.
So they come up and be like, "How's that paper going there, Alex?" You're like, "God damn!"
Yeah.
I'm calling. I gotta call NATO or something.
Yeah.
This is a war crime. This breath is bad.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, the 1-2 punch of a bunch of cigarettes and coffee is the worst stink.
Yeah,
I
just
kinda like it.
sucks it dry. I mean, it feels
Yeah.
good when
Oh.
you're on it, but if you talk to people, because
Yeah.
there's been a few times in my life I've smelled like when I smoked cigs, where I'd wake up, slept with my mouth open all night, like that. Wake up, power that first cigarette, mouth dry as hell.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like winter time. It's
Yeah.
cold,
Oh,
and like I can remember breathing out, like going in somewhere and like walking back into that cloud. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Being like, oh.
Yeah.
That
Almost like
came
the
out of
fart in the
me.
car thing.
Yeah,
where it's like
yeah.
I farted and then like pumped gas and got back in.
Mhm.
I was like, God, who the fuck farted?
Yeah. Who breathed in here?
Yeah. Jesus. Smells like Bigfoot's dick.
yeah.
Mm.
Bigfoot's dick would smell bad. That's a great. That's some
I'm
Very
sure.
evocative.
Yeah.
Would
Like,
it work like a dog's where it's like inside of him?
oh.
That's the real question.
I mean, if you think it's more primate, then probably not, because I feel like a gorilla's penis, I think, is out. It's just real tiny.
yeah.
Mm.
It just has like a little dick.
Mm.
Hmm.
Let's all think about that for a
Yeah.
second, shall we?
Yeah, yeah.
It is kind of strange that it's so small. I wonder why evolutionarily. Maybe because I guess if you're
Well, we human beings
You're
have
fighting all the
huge,
time.
have relatively huge penises because our babies are born with big ass heads
thanks for saying
because of our
that.
brains. Yeah.
Thanks
in
for saying our
general.
dicks are big.
Yeah, no problem.
Thanks, dog.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Is the penis to do with the brain?
It's to do with how big the baby's heads are when they come out relative to.
Penis?
Oh, so
Yeah.
the penis like needs to be that size in order for the.
Well, to like, I've read
Huh.
it before. I don't know if I can, but
Was this on
like because
TikTok?
vaginas, penises, sizes, babies' heads.
Okay.
Put it all together, baby.
The one thing I heard that was fascinating is that the reason why there's like a helmet, like a little
Uh-huh.
Trojan War helmet to the penis
Mhm.
versus like just a paper towel tube straight or
Right.
something, is that ridge actually like is supposed to like pull out other guys' jizz.
What?
That's like why that ridge is there. Because you think if you were all like dog piling back in the day,
Yeah.
caveman style.
Yeah.
It's true.
Alex was there.
I was there. guys, I was there.
Yeah.
All right.
The old-fashioned baby making train.
But I heard that and I was like, damn, I wish I wouldn't have heard that.
Yeah.
And then I shared it on the podcast. But
I feel like. Sure.
it kind of makes sense though, almost like a plunger, kind of like,
Get out of there.
and then putting yours in.
That's why before I start, I usually get down there and just suck as hard as I can. Yep.
Let's get that other guy out of there.
First things first.
Yeah. Yeah.
I need a clear playing field.
That would alarm somebody.
Yeah.
If you're like to.
I think I saw
Oh,
a
you
movie
talked
about that
about-
once.
I've seen a couple movies. What else do I got over here? I already talked about the guy moving into my building. Check. Oh, I saw a guy at the gas station earlier. I was stopping by to get my little Pepsi Zero. I saw a guy with a gaming headset still on, checking out at the
Oh, nice.
like hand.
with the
with like
yeah
basically like what we had, but like with the microphones.
right yeah
It's not like he was chatting to people like cybering or something. Where he's like
cybering. I'm in.
Yeah, as he's like checking out, which I was like, first off, kind of rude. I mean, put Xbox Live on pause for
Yeah,
a second
right.
as you check out. But then, you want to guess what he was checking out with
At the Quick Trip
at the quick
with the headset on,
with the headset on?
I'm gonna say Code Red Mountain Dew.
That's pretty damn close.
I was gonna say Mountain Dew.
It was Mountain Dew Voltage 4.
Okay, all right. Yeah.
He had to refuel.
I used to like a little vodka, a little Grey Goose, Mountain Dew Voltage, pretty
Hey,
good.
it's good
Is
shit.
that the orange one?
Voltage is like
the white one?
You know, it's like the purpley blue
Oh.
one. And it has
Oh.
lightning on it, and it's like
Okay.
The number. How many Mountain Dews are there currently?
Live Wire,
Code Red.
Code Red.
Baja Blast.
Can you buy Baja
Yes.
Blast now?
Yeah,
It used to only be at Taco Bell.
You know,
The copyright must have
Yeah.
came up
Baja
like
Blast
Mickey Mouse.
blasted loose.
He was also wearing a camo flat brim hat that said King,
Oh yeah.
and I was like,
King of not getting laid.
a kingly feast
Yes.
for Mountain Dew voltages.
Yeah.
For me and my squires. My squires at the land party I'm about to go to. Did you ever get down with those, Al? Land parties?
No, I wish I could have.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish I could have back in the day. but
Computer gamer nerd stuff.
You headset Call of Duty though.
I do.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yep. Yelling and screaming, and then someone screams on the other side, and I realize I'm playing a 13-year-old boy. And I'm
Yeah.
like,
And you just called them.
I think I'm just gonna turn that off for now.
Yeah.
Just pretend like I'm playing other adults.
Yeah.
I'm not playing a children's game for fun.
I remember those like Xbox Live, that initial Xbox, or maybe it was 360, whichever one like people were really getting on, like Call of Duty with.
Yeah.
I remember my younger brother would be on there, and you'd hear some wild shit in them lobbies.
Oh, I'm sure.
You'd hear people that were not black saying the N word.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's still a regular feature, but
Yeah.
they've clamped down on it a lot
A
more.
little censorship, hopefully.
Yeah, they don't allow it as much as
Yeah.
they try.
Is somebody
yeah.
monitoring?
I think there's like AI stuff that
Okay.
monitors
It's
chats.
like you're
and
muted
stuff.
now.
Yeah.
Because you'd hear crazy shit.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, because you're just a little avatar. Like, fuck you, motherfucker. blah, blah,
Yeah.
blah, blah. It's like a 12-year-old
Yep.
calling you gay.
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
I'm trying to have fun, little boy. Stop
Yeah.
it.
My first time.
No, you shouldn't be saying things like that.
I had a girlfriend catch me whacking off one time. You ever have that happen?
No, I don't think so.
It's pretty embarrassing. I wouldn't recommend.
No, I think my mom almost caught me once, but she didn't.
Huh.
As far as I know,
We'll
and
have
we've
her on
never
next
talked about it
week.
again anyway. Yeah,
We'll leave it at that.
but I don't think I've ever been caught. Been close to caught, but never fully caught.
I've been caught a lot, unfortunately.
Have you really?
A lot, of course you
like
have.
4 or 5 times.
Wow.
I feel like that's too much.
Yeah,
I feel like that's too much. I feel like you
Yeah.
want to get caught.
yeah.
I think you're
Yeah.
leaving part of the story.
I've been
out.
caught
No,
peeing in the sink more than
that's kind of
yeah.
embarrassing, I guess.
Yeah, I suppose.
Yeah.
When
I've
somebody
definitely done
somebody leaves back in the day when I used to pee in the sink, and then they'd be like, "See you later." I'd be like, "All right, see ya." Like to rest my balls in a nice cold sink, you know. My
course.
wee. I was like, "Ooh, feels nice." And then I hear the door going, and then I'm like, "Ah!"
Just doing the dishes.
yeah, yeah. Why are you on your tiptoes?
Go away.
Yeah,
Just doing the dish.
yep.
I got a stain on my shirt.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get it out.
Yeah, I've done a little sink peeing in my day.
It's nice.
Oh yeah, I ain't mad at sink pee.
You know what I do all the time now, even though I don't drink, is I piss outside on my stoop. Even if it's like 9 o'clock at night, I'm like, nobody's gonna see me do this.
Yeah.
I like to piss anywhere but the
Right.
toilet.
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
I'm a,
there's
I'm a-
more fun.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of the backyard piece. But
Love it.
take the dog out at night, go in the backyard, like, oh, I'm gonna get on this too.
Yeah. Yep.
The moon's out. Come on.
Yeah, it
Oh,
does feel
Yeah.
nice.
it does.
Meanwhile, there's 12,000 hours of toll pissing on his neighbor's Ring camera or whatever. you know?
Yes. Yeah.
On a server
Yeah.
somewhere. That's going to leak with the Diddy party shit.
I usually knock on their door first.
Yeah. So I can then go.
Mhm.
That'd be a. Ooh, wow! I wonder if if there's been any of that, like ring flashers,
Oh yeah.
because that'd be something.
Of
Fun.
course.
I didn't even think about that. You could
For
just
sure.
go and then go.
That's what when
The
I'm
trench
walking the
coat.
dog
Not to
anymore.
give people. I don't do that. By
Yeah.
the way. That's illegal.
No one's ever thought of that.
I'd never thought
Ring
of that.
flashers.
I guess I'm.
Walking the dog at night, especially not there's leaves, and then he'll take his little dump, and I'll be like,
Time to take mine.
I ain't picking this fucking thing up. But then I look and see, I'm like, ooh, are they gonna check their ring camera when somebody steps on this turd?
Let's check the footage.
Yeah.
Roll tape.
But it
We'll
is. I
see.
mean, I will say, I believe those rings are like sensory in some type of way,
Yeah.
like visually, audio, something.
Yeah.
They do
They have
kind
a
of like
range.
they make it so easy now to like
Yeah.
catch people doing shit like that, because
Yeah.
before you'd have to you have to watch like fucking 20 hours of
Right.
tape, to be like, oh, there we go.
No,
Something
we
happened here.
have one. The batteries have been dead for months now, and I just keep forgetting about
Keep
it.
that
But-
in mind.
But when they
For the
work, when they
raid.
work, there's like a range, and if there's motion, then it kicks on, and your phone's like, "Hey, motion in the backyard." And you're like, "Oh shit!"
Right.
It's a fucking rabbit or a raccoon
It's
for
toll
the
pissing.
a raccoon for the 80th time.
Sometimes I
chasing
like to
Toll.
drive to Alex's house.
Toll's peeing in the
Pissed.
backyard again.
Yeah.
He's fine.
Yep. I do like it. I do love pissing outside.
Feels natural. It's
Mhm.
where it's supposed to be, honestly.
Mhm.
It's kind of unnatural to piss inside.
I agree.
Now that I think about it.
Who needs to get plumbing involved?
yeah,
Come on,
Yeah.
these bushes aren't killing themselves, you know.
that's right.
Especially with that quick trip pee.
Yeah.
That roller item pee.
Mm-hmm.
That's toxic shit. That's
That is. It's toxic.
You never
waste.
think, man, once you have a baby, I think about the smell of pee a lot more than I used to think about it.
just in
And the
general.
heft, the morning,
Oh yeah.
like, my
big
God,
soaker.
baby, did it all come out?
Yeah.
It's like a pound of diaper
Liquid's
full
heavy,
of stinky
man.
pee. Yeah.
You ever tried to pick up like a big bucket of water? Like a
I
big-
deliver beer.
That's right.
So
No,
yeah,
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 you know what I'm talking
yeah,
about.
trying to
Yeah.
pick up big buckets of water.
yeah. Yeah.
It's hard.
Yeah, it is.
But I think people would be surprised at how heavy even just water is.
It is, yeah.
You know? Never mind.
8
like,
pounds a gallon about.
Pints a pound the world round.
That's right.
How about that, folks?
Mm-hmm.
Going to stuff because you saw a poster is kind of crazy now that I think about it. You know what I mean?
Posters that like,
Uh,
especially like 50s, 60s, 70s, that was a big way to communicate. That's
Oh.
how you found out. You go to the
Up
wall.
until 10
you
years
go
ago.
to the
Yeah.
wall. Yeah, up until literally like about 2000.
You find a babysitter that way. You
Yep. You look at
pull
a
a
little
piece of paper
board.
up.
Yeah.
Yep. Pull the tab.
Hot MILFs. Didn't
Yeah.
see a lot of those
Like,
posters.
ooh, hot milk in my area.
yeah. Oh. Pull the tag.
Yeah. You don't want to be the first one.
Yeah. Yeah. I better go suck the cum out of that one. Call back to a horrible thing I said earlier.
Yep.
You're welcome.
The old double down.
yeah, that's right.
It'll be back.
Yeah. I remember one time I got into a breakup in the middle of a disc golf game.
Got into one.
Would not recommend.
One broke out. A breakup broke
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
That happens
On a
sometimes.
disc golf course.
Yep. Yeah.
That seems like a place where a lot of people break up, honestly.
Yeah. And then I remember I just walked off. I had my friend pick me up like on the side of the highway.
I was gonna-
Good times.
How did what were you how did it happen in the middle of a disc golf game?
Okay, this is the same girl that called me a pussy for not smoking enough weed. one
Oh
time.
yeah, that explains the disc golf.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Yep,
she
this is
wanted to
part
get
of a
high in
package.
disc
Yeah.
golf. And I guess I didn't smoke enough weed with her that day, and she was like, you know what? That's really kind of how it started. She would just kind of give me a hard time, and I was like, well, throw my disc,
Yeah.
walking along. And I could tell that it annoyed her.
God
I wasn't
damn
very good at it, and I didn't
Yeah.
care that I wasn't good at it because I'm like, it's disc golf.
Yeah.
It's fun, but it's like bowling. Like I don't give a shit.
Right.
But I think it mattered. I think it was attractive to her if I would have been good at it.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, if she loves to smoke weed, then she probably loves disc golf.
Yeah, I remember we were like 2 holes into like whatever 8 holes or something.
And she was like, no more holes for you.
Yeah.
Do it.
Ah!
That was good. But yeah, I remember breaking up and being like throwing her little disc down, being like, I don't have anything else to,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my.
Keep the disc. I'm going home.
Yeah. You can keep the chillum. Walking off.
Oh yeah, and then you take off
Oh.
your hemp necklace
Yeah.
and throw it at her.
I don't like moonstones anyway.
Oh. That, yeah.
So don't recommend that. Break
No.
up before you get to the disc golf course, folks.
You didn't know it was coming, though.
Yeah.
You had normally breakups. You kind of knew.
I kind of knew it was.
Yeah,
There were
yeah.
some tremors.
Right.
before
I was
the
certainly
full
looking
quake.
forward to the breakup. I knew
Right.
that for sure.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Just around the corner.
I knew it's coming. No, I don't think so. Actually, yeah, I think that was the end. I think maybe like a like on Facebook one time a year ago or something. You know,
Right. Oh, nice. Still
Or-
Facebook friends.
still Facebook friends.
That's kind of. I think I'm.
Looks like she's doing all right.
I had the video warehouse. Yeah.
You know, I think we're both better off.
Yeah.
I ain't mad at it.
No. When was it? How old were you?
This was like probably the first year I lived in Des Moines.
No. Okay.
I was a young man.
Making
man.
your way in the world and getting broken up on
26,
disc golf
27
courses.
years old, probably.
I had the video warehouse parking lot breakup. That was mine. It was like we had to drive back home.
Was
You're
this
still gonna pay
dropping
for this
off or
movie,
pick-
so
You're opening the
We
bag
didn't
of
go
milk.
in to rent them.
Oh,
I was like,
okay.
I can't do this. I can't watch movies with you while you complain through the movies. And we went back. She had to get her stuff, and I was like, "Should we hug?" She was like, "No." I was like, "Okay."
Well, I'm going back to the video
All right,
store,
yeah.
so see you
Yeah.
later.
You see her there again. She's also there to rent a video.
No, she didn't live in the neighborhood.
That's good. That would suck
Yeah.
to have your favorite video store ruined.
Yeah, that would suck.
Yeah.
Especially at that point.
For sure, dude. It's gone now, but not forgotten.
Yeah, it's weird to drive by it, and now it's like some.
Now it's like
therapy
a anti-gay Christian therapy.
Oh, really?
I think it is.
Is that what it
I
is?
believe that is what it is.
What an
Yeah.
awful heel turn.
Yeah,
Went from a great place to a not so great
yeah.
place.
It doesn't say that, on the doors.
So probably, if that's what it is, the beaded door porn section is not there anymore.
No. I doubt it is.
Sorry, saloon doors. I think it has saloon doors.
Yes.
Saloons or beads. It's always one of those into the porno
Yeah.
section.
I think the family video Boone definitely had it. Grab a little porn, hit the Papa Murphy's, and
Yeah.
head on home.
I remember my dad would go in that room sometimes, and I'd be like, "What the hell, dude? Like, is Dad cheating on Mom with movies?"
Kind
He never rented any, as far as I knew.
Just
It
perusing.
was,
Yeah.
yeah.
Setting a couple things aside for
Just
later.
want to make sure I don't want to come in.
Yeah.
You know?
I just came in here for
Exactly.
directions on how to get out of here.
yeah. Yeah.
Just looking for
Yeah.
directions.
Get out in the main area so he could fart and blame it on me.
It's a full day
Yeah,
for a
somebody's
dad
farting.
right there.
Yeah.
Go to the. That's a big day for a dad. You go take your son to the video store. You go to the porn section, then fart and blame it on him. That's,
Always.
that's a good trip right there.
That was his favorite joke.
Uh,
Yell at me, blame me for farting.
oh.
yeah.
That is a pretty good joke.
It is pretty funny.
Yeah. My dad,
I'm sure I will be doing that in the future.
Yep.
there are some things that get passed on
Yes.
where my dad was always very impressed with the George Foreman grill.
Yeah.
And I got to say, I kind of like him too. You know?
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
a
yeah.
genetic thing.
Yeah. Mm.
Whenever he would get the check, he would always be like, what would he say? It was something. I'm going to ruin my dad's own great saying.
Must have been pretty good. It's so memorable.
It was. I just want to get the words right. Basically, someone they'd come with a check and be like, "Oh no, you can keep it." But there's a phrase they say in front of it that makes it makes sense.
Oh, okay.
Like, how would you like the check or something?
Yeah.
Like
Oh
that.
yeah.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is. Where it's like, oh yeah, how would you like the check? Because usually if it's a group of people,
Right.
Because it'd be us out at tea.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. How'd you like the check? And he's like, oh, you can keep it.
Yeah. Good. That's good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that they're like, you can tell that they can't. Like
Yeah.
they're like getting it, and they're like, and they're like, and then he goes,
We're all having fun.
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
The dad gets a couple points. He's like, "That's all the juice I
bit of
need."
a rap,
Yeah.
bit of a rapscallion.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But But that's I mean, now you can like by law do it as a dad.
Yeah, that's true.
Legally, you get your little card. Where
Start,
it's-
start getting some dad points punched in.
Yeah.
Fart, blame your kids. Make hilarious jokes with the wait staff. That's Dad 101 right there.
Little flirt.
Mhm. I'm ready.
Yeah, you're good for it, buddy. Learning about nuance in therapy. Not everything is black and white, you know?
Yeah, that's
It's
true.
not always yes or no, off or on.
Yeah.
So instead of me being like, I fucking hate my life, I say stuff like, I feel at odds with my current position. You know?
Oh man.
That's the shit I'm learning.
Yeah, buddy.
There you go. Now you're learning. Yeah.
Odds with, I'm gonna be saying that all day tomorrow.
I'm at odds with my current position.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting how fucking irate that
Yes. Buddy.
This situation, some might say, sucks dick.
Yeah.
sucks a fatty.
Yeah. Not in a good way.
No.
Just gonna add that.
Yeah, I mean, sucking a fatty could be cool.
I've been thinking about that. God damn. At work, I'm like, is this what my fucking life is? 48 hours of this bullshit every week? Ugh.
It's like Dumb and Dumber when he's like, not unless you want to work 40 hours a week.
Yeah.
They go out looking for jobs.
Yep.
Good stuff. Yeah, working is bullshit, though.
Buddy. It's just like, this can't. I don't know.
Can the guy in the Yoda with sunglasses shirt catch a break or
Yeah.
what?
That's what I'm saying. Please.
For once.
My washed up local hat. Things are going great for me. Don't fucking worry about it. I go to work bright-eyed and bushy-tailed
Yes,
every
sir.
day.
Cup of Joe,
Like,
a little
nope.
thermos.
Little thermos.
52 ounces of Diet Dr. Pepper to
Tug-
fuel me through my day.
Tucked in your little beer work pail.
Yep.
I'm ready to work.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
Little bow tie on.
You punch the little clock
Yep.
paper.
They blow
Yes,
the
sir.
horn. Boop, boop. all the vans roll out.
Load them up.
Pretty much.
Time to get yelled at by a Walmart. They pull
Yeah.
Yes, sir. That's a big callback.
I was. I haven't been locked in any Walmarts recently.
That was crazy. You can't leave, sir.
Yeah. I was like, you better. I'm fucking leaving.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
ain't stopping me.
Yeah. She tried.
Listen here, senorita.
Yeah.
I'm leaving here one way.
Yeah.
If I got to make my own 3D printed gun inside Walmart, just shoot
By
my
the way,
way
where are
out.
your 3D printers? I'll be right back.
This was a dude. It was a Walmart in Ottumwa. They had plenty of guns. I just go grab a real one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Every kid has one.
Yeah.
Yes, give me that.
Yeah. Haven't been back since.
Yes, sir. We're gonna have to do a show in Ottumwa someday.
Sometimes I feel nervous there
That'd be a
now.
barn burner. Yeah. Yeah.
I've done my old Ottumwa joke so many times. I'm like, this is gonna.
I have a feeling
This
it's
one
over.
never
You're at a
goes.
Walmart like,
Yeah.
oh, look, it's Mr. Handsome. Get him.
We knew it was
They
you
all
because you're so good looking.
Yeah. Yeah.
We know you were a city slicker from a mile away. With your tight jeans and your crotch all pressed up in them.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Des Moines 13. Oh, no. Ottumwa 13, Des Moines 6. Yeah, that's right. That's what it is. Yeah.
I love it because I definitely got a couple good friends from Ottumwa, and
There's always one in the crowd. They always like that joke.
Yep, it's true.
they're
There's
like, "Yes, sir."
Yep.
Like, if you're number one, I'm number two.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah.
They raised,
Sure are.
Yeah.
they raised their Keystone Ice and respect.
Yes.
Their Steelhouse Reserve.
Yeah. There's fetal alcohol syndrome and respect.
Yeah, fucking double barrel Ottumwa.
Yeah.
Suck it. Yeah, feels good had to dunk on somebody. you
Yep.
know?
Yep.
Des Moines gets it so hard these days.
Yep.
That's right. Get a little dish to tumble a little bit.
Just feels good. All right, folks. I think it's about time to start landing
Oh,
this
snap.
plane. It's been a heck of a podcast. There's been twists and turns, some jousting. Right? Was that what
Jousting with lances.
Lances.
Yeah.
Lances. Lance Bass.
Aliens. Jay-Z. Oof.
Billionaires, trillionaires. Forget about it.
Probably
Literally
getting-
forget about it.
Probably getting whacked tomorrow after this podcast.
That's right.
Bowman and Co.
Yeah. Dave's calling up the Altoona assassin.
And if not, we know another guy. He's hanging out at McDonald's. Both like McDonald's, I bet.
Dave, you're in charge of those jokes. You got to tell those tomorrow. That is genius. The second Altoona assassin. God damn, I wish you would have thought of that.
If you enjoyed anything that you saw this evening, folks,
That's gonna, whole new meaning now.
patreon.com/NoSleepDSM, Venmo at Tobo Cop.
Ugh.
Support your local girl dad. Gold RAV4s, give him a blast if you're in the Des Moines area. Just a little side swipe.
Yep.
I'll plow
No
into it on my way.
questions asked.
No
Do you know, I got to take care of some car business myself.
Yeah.
Maybe I just.
You guys can solve two birds, one stone
Yeah.
right
Maybe a
here.
little tuck and roll.
Yeah,
Tuck and
yeah.
roll.
A little cinder block on the gas pedal.
Yeah.
Action.
Little car jousting, if you will.
1.5 cars,
Yeah.
Yes.
1 stone.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Black Cat ice cream. Great ice cream.
It's there.
Man, it was there
recent
yesterday.
customer.
Ooh, baby. That creme
Product
brulee,
hold up.
the Big Bopper,
Mm-hmm.
and cheese and crackers. Oh,
Cheese and cracker sounds interesting.
5 out of 5 stars. It's you think like what the hell, cheese and crackers, but it's graham cracker base with cream cheese. Pretty damn good, buddy.
So it's a name that catches your attention because you're like, what are we talking? Ritz
Black Cat,
crackers?
you've
Yeah.
gone too far.
Are we
Yeah.
talking cheese whiz in this bitch?
Yeah.
No, sir.
No, the Big Bopper, the fucking malt. Ooh.
Big
Goddamn.
Bopper.
Malt base ice cream with chocolate chips.
Sounds good.
And then the creme brulee is just creme brulee, whatever the hell that is.
I might drive my car
mean,
to the
I've
front
had
of
it,
Black
yeah.
Cat tonight.
Fried pudding. Yeah, that's
What else? What else? Thank you, Shyla, executive producer. She wrote that fight earlier.
Good kayfabe this
Thanks,
week.
Dave, for letting us shoot it in here, buddy.
yes, sir.
Yeah, shit. I've been AJ Simmons.
I've been Toll McGrain.
And I'm the ice cream king of Des Moines, Iowa. Alex Carter.
Goodbye, folks. Thank you. Bye.
Fucking AJ, Toll and Alex. They're fucking hilarious.
This is a certified hood classic.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba